in the startup ecosystem. We love libations. So we're waiting on our friends who are continuing to get their libations now. We haven't started just yet, but we will very soon, okay? Welcome again to Startup Village, everyone. You don't have to get quiet. Wait a minute, you don't get quiet. No, keep talking.
This man and a microphone, y'all. Get ready, okay? That was just some preparation for this evening. Good evening and welcome. My name's Christian Ross. This is the esteemed Sir Hatcher. Introduce yourself, sir.
Hello, everyone. I'm Richard, and I'm going to do this again. I didn't hear anything. Hello, everybody. I don't like that at all. We're going to try this one more time. Hello, everybody.
No. Get it together. We're on the count of three. I expect a really good round of applause in here. On the count of three. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Atlanta Startup Village. Thank you.
That's right.
She's my boss, everybody.
Holly said, put some respect on it. I like it. Thank you guys so much for being here this evening. You are right here in Atlanta Tech Village, the 4th largest tech hub in Atlanta. Whose first time is it here? Raise your hand. All right. Well, you're funny. Welcome. We're so excited. This is a house of entrepreneurs in here. And now, is it 11 years? 10? I know. It's right. And, you know, one of the things that makes this event so special is that this was one of the first events when you think about Atlanta and the tech scene and what was going on. This is where people came to pitch. So you just heard from Eric Spett from Scalebound, our sponsor. He built his billion-dollar business here. His new co-founder in Scalebound started here. So great companies start right here at Atlanta Tech Village, and we're so excited for you to be here. And you can also, if you're interested as a founder to learn more about membership, you can talk to this man right here.
You can talk to me. My name is Richard Hatcher. I am the membership coordinator here at Atlanta Tech Village. What does that mean? I wear a lot of hats. Our team wears a lot of hats. I'm here to support all of our founders and entrepreneurs in the Atlanta ecosystem through our mission. And just to give a little quick quiz, who knows our mission? Anyone? Raise your hand. Go all. Go once. Oh, wait a minute. My boss knows. Allie, what's our mission? The best. Come on, give a hallelujah to Allie.
I just want to say your face was hilarious. You were like, how did she remember all that? His face was like, dang, girl.
Before we start, seriously, raise your hand again if you're new to Atlanta Tech Village. Wow, I think we also have some people who traveled very far to the space. Hold on. I have to get this out because this is like not just in the U.S. This is where?
We have some founders here from Cape Town this evening. Can you raise your hands?
Applause,
Can you
everybody.
stand up?
Woo! Just for this. Welcome, everyone.
Yay. So we're so excited to have you. And let's tell you how the evening goes. So we have 4 companies that are going to come on the stage. Your job is to listen to them and to think about ways that you can support them in the future, whether that's taking a picture and sharing their social media and what they do, or thinking about a customer that's in your, potential customer that's in your network that they should meet. So I want you to listen, have your ears on, but also, your thinking cap on. So they're going to come up here, they're going to pitch, and then we have 3 amazing judges.
Ooh.
They are going to introduce themselves right now, and they will go to the back at the end of the pitches. They will select the person who will win this evening, and that winner will go on to a pitch off in 2025. So that pitch off will be with 4 companies, and those companies will pitch to win a $13,000 value of a 1-year membership here and parking. So we are very excited to hear these companies, but first we want to hear from our judges.
Our amazing judges. Come on, Nick. You're up first.
Hey guys, my name's Nick Forrest. I am an attorney here in town. I'm at Morse, Manning & Martin. I co-chair our emerging companies practice. Been at MMM for about 11 years, was a an advisor here at the Tech Village for maybe 4, so no stranger to this building. We love to be a part of the community, happy to be a part of this. We got a couple of colleagues here in the building, and looking forward to seeing some good pitches and look forward to talking to all y'all.
Thank you, Nick. Round of applause, everybody. Who's next?
Hi, everyone. I'm Jackie. Most of you know me. You've seen me walking around. I have been a part of the startup community since longer than I want to admit, when I was 12 years old in 1998. And I have probably worn every single hat possible to wear in a startup in its first 24 months, from a founder, a failed founder, to an investor, to head of marketing, to the chief bottle washer. So I'm incredibly excited to be here, and I can't wait to hear the pitches tonight.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'll take the double dip. All right, I think most of you just heard from me, but again, my name is Eric Spett. I built my company Terminus to hundreds of millions of dollars of value right here in this building. And at Scalebound, we are helping B2B CEOs do the same thing through our coaching program. So B2B CEOs in the room want to talk to you. South Africans, I got married in Cape Town in February, so want to talk to you.
Ooh. All right, the rundown of the show. We have pitches, we have judges, we have audience participation. And you have the amazing Christian and Richard as well. Oh, wait. That's louder. I need that louder. All right, who's ready? Are y'all ready?
So this is what we need you to do.
Hold on, Christian.
Well,
Hold
wait
on.
a minute. We're gonna set them up.
All right, let's set them up.
Because first, we're gonna go ahead and have our first presenter go ahead and start to get prepared. There we go.
Yes, we're doing.
We're staying on.
We're here.
We're here.
We're here.
We're here.
We're connected. So, during this time, I have a question for all of you all.
Sorry.
What happens when an A and a T becomes friend?
What and a what? A what?
An A and a T becomes a friend.
Like the letters?
Yeah, the letters. What happens? Ant. That's a good one.
Oh,
What
that's
else?
good.
They
don't
missed
know.
the L.
I have. What?
It's all right. I have dad jokes, so
No.
it happens every time. It's okay. I know. Y'all are dead. It's fine. I get it. All right. It's fine. I'm going to go away and go home. I'll see y'all later. I'm going to drink my wine.
So,
see you later.
no, joking. No, we're super excited. Make sure you bring the energy for every single
Yes,
company
please.
that's presenting today. First up, we have Subscription Intern.
Absolutely. I'll make sure to set the bar high. But so my name's Emilio. My company is Subscription Intern. We're an internship platform. We help companies like yourself find the very best talent. Think Harvard, Georgia Tech, Emory, Duke students for the equivalent of $6 an hour. The way we do that is we leverage university internship funding programs to get students paid. For example, Duke and UChicago, schools we work closely with, will pay students upwards of $5,000 for an 8 to 10 week internship. The way we work is we'll hop on a 5 to 10 minute call with you. You tell us what your perfect candidate looks like, and we promise you that within a week's time or less, we'll give you a few candidate options to choose from. We only target students from top 30 universities, ensuring you only get the very best talent. We have undergraduates, graduates, and PhDs on the platform, so we can accommodate to all needs and wants. But more importantly, what makes us unique is our affordability. For $749 a month, you get 3 interns. Those students can work up to 40 hours per month each and up to 80 hours per month each during the summer, so 40 hours per month each during the school year. And if you do the math, 3 students, 40 hours per month each, that's 120 hours a month, the equivalent of $6 an hour. You don't pay the interns, we don't pay the interns, the university pays the interns. And that's what allows us to get you the very best talent at a fraction of the cost. What makes us even better is we're a monthly subscription, so no long-term commitments for you as a company. On the student end, we have a minimum 2-month commitment, so you're guaranteed no short-term turnover. We find that most students end up staying 6 to 8 months, and yeah, let us help you change the way you hire. Subscription Intern.
I'm supposed to ask a question? Should I tell a joke? All right, Amelia, thank you for being here. Do you have any revenue?
We do. We just surpassed 10,000 in MRR. So for reference, we have 75 companies on our platform and about 140 students across those 75 companies.
Amazing. And are you still in college?
Yes, I'm a senior at Emory University.
How about that? 100K in ARR for a college student? Love it.
What's been the reaction so far? What's your most memorable customer feedback?
The number one challenge on the company side is being able to have the students hit the ground running. And our answer to that is we ensure that we get you students that have fit your needs, not only from a academic standpoint, but also extracurricular and experience, to ensure that students are able to, have as minimal training as possible for them to ultimately hit the ground running.
Could you repeat your current customer base and retention rates?
Yeah, so we primarily target companies that have revenues of $250,000 or more, or who have raised $500,000 or more. So typically companies that are seed plus, Series A, and Series B, along with investment firms such as venture capital firms, private equity firms, hedge funds, investment banks. On the investment firm side, we target investment firms that are anywhere from 50 million in assets under management all the way up to $1 billion. And the reason being is we primarily target companies that don't have a formal HR or a formal internship program, because that's what we take care. We take care of talent acquisition, management, onboarding, facilitating the interviewing process, so on and so forth.
So you have a bit of maybe a three-sided marketplace if you include your students, your customers, and then perhaps your college. What's the most difficult piece of that puzzle?
Finding companies. I would say that's definitely the most difficult part. It is such a struggle for students to find quality internships, and I believe universities are aware of this, and this is why these internship funding programs exist. For reference, I probably cold emailed 3,000 people and hopped on 300 calls to get my job on Wall Street.
I think you contacted me on LinkedIn, by the way.
Probably.
Unfortunately, law firms are a little different on the intern front.
Absolutely.
I love the hustle.
We're always trying.
And we're opening up now for audience questions. Raise your hand.
I have a question for you.
Absolutely.
Why did you come up with this idea, and why did you not quit?
That's a great question.
Please repeat the question.
Yeah, we originally came up with this idea to solve the issue for students. It is so difficult, as I mentioned, to find quality internships for students. We actually started off as a student organization at Emory, and through that experience, which was a year-long experience before we launched Subscription Intern, we came to find out that there's also a massive pain for companies, for smaller to mid-size businesses, primarily, if they were to go on platforms like Handshake or LinkedIn. One, they can cost you thousands of dollars a month just to even advertise. But if you can overcome that cost barrier, you're probably going to get 1,000 candidates when you make a posting, and only 1% of those are good fits. So the amount of time and resources that you spend vetting those candidates, it's a nightmare. And we get you that 1% right off the bat. That's a great question. So why didn't I quit? I would probably answer, this is might be somewhat of a wholesome answer, but I grew up playing tennis and was top 10 in the country for the most part, growing up, and I think that the values I learned through tennis are what has kept me from not quitting.
Let's give it up for subscription intern. And if you have questions afterwards, feel free to contact him. We'll be
Tennis
walking
and like
around.
challengers to me tonight. You know what I mean?
Well, that's the one thing. Can we agree with sports? It does instill something different. Who in here has played sports? Yeah, it instills a different work ethic in you when you have to practice. And actually, you all will appreciate this. I was talking to someone yesterday who takes his son to lacrosse practice. He did it 4 days a week from Ackworth to Stockbridge.
Really?
Right. That's what I said.
Well.
I mean, we know how traffic is. But I was like, that's the dedication in a sport for that person as well as for the parents. So shout out to all the parents out here. We appreciate you as well as we really do, because you're the people who are raising the humans.
Yes,
that we
I'm a
appreciate.
parent, but
And
also-
actually, for parents, we're really excited. For our next presenter, we have La Papo. Let's give it up.
That's a really good lead-in. That's a really good lead-in.
Hi. Hi. That's better. Hi, my name is Anike, and caring for children with disabilities and healthcare conditions is challenging. I know because I was one of them. This is me, week of surgery, only 4 months, smiling. Yeah, I've been resilient from birth. Actually, I died when I was a baby. It's not about me. This is about parents. Stage to try and navigate childcare suspensions, work-life balance, the fragmented care system. Many parents are left feeling like this. But what if that wasn't the case? Introducing La Papo. We combine in-home care, childcare center staffing, and care navigation in one platform. The current market consists of education and healthcare, navigation, or training. We sit in the middle of this through technology. Specifically, we combine care navigation with a learning management system for the benefit of families and childcare centers. Our current focus has been on care navigation. Pricing model is simple, 22% commission. Revenue streams include private pay, which we're currently utilizing, corporate wellness, and government contracts, which we plan to use in the near future. The revenue potential is huge. Considering there's 7 million children with disabilities in the US, an average transaction of about 480 hours a year, and a 22% commission, that gives us a market size of 16 billion. 3% of that, revenue potential of 480 million. So yes, you can combine profit and purpose. How do we connect to our users? Simple, relationships. This leads to engagement, which ultimately leads to users and customers. And we're the best team to do this. With over 14 years in education, healthcare, technical, and industry experience, we've had a long journey so far. It's been up and down, lots of pivots, lots of changes, but we got accepted into the NIH bootcamp recently and just started getting our first customers within this year, at average size of 2,000 a month. But they can tell you better than I can. Let's watch.
I mean, as you know, you're in this industry that there is a significant lack of caregivers. Why is that? Well,
You have to take off from work to go to this appointment just to find out that you didn't do something correctly. That
when all this stuff is so overwhelming to be a parent, and then you are a parent to a child with a disability, and it's so much harder to get what your child actually needs, we see a lot of parents struggle with just all of it.
As I said, it's not about me.
I mean,
Parents of children with special needs deserve a peace of mind. We aim to make that a reality. Join us. Thank you.
Are you working with any state agencies or healthcare providers, or how are you working with both of those segments?
So I just put in an RFP for Georgia State, which is looking for autism respite care services. Haven't heard back from them yet. That was about 2 months ago. So I think they're getting back within this coming December. They should hear back from them.
Is any of this reimbursable with, is any of the spend through your platform reimbursable with health insurance, you know?
Yeah, so respite care isn't specifically a insurance covered area. That Medicaid does cover some cost of it, so that is a area that we plan to look at in the future. But right now we're looking at the government contracts, the private pay, and the corporate wellness.
First of all, thank you for seeking to solve this problem for parents. I know parents who have children with different types of disabilities, and it is tough, specifically for parents that are dual income households. So question is, you've just been at, you're participating in the NIH boot camp. Do you have any indications at all of authentic demand? So there's this case to be made here, but is there true market authentic demand? And tell us a little bit about that.
So when you say true market authentic demand,
Are there letters of intent? Are there any indications of a willingness to purchase, to make an investment in the services?
Yeah, so we're speaking with Marcus Autism Center and Kennesaw State University, which were both kind of coming, they've got letters of intent to join with us in terms of like the training element. In terms of selling directly, I'm not sure what aspects you...
I'm actually specifically asking to path to revenue and where you are on that journey.
Yeah, so right now we are direct private pay, which is revenue generating. But other elements we haven't fully explored. So government contracting, we just put in RFP, which would be by December we'd hear back whether we received that RFP. Those are the kind of avenues that we're exploring at the moment.
Thank you for being here, and thank you for working on a double bottom line business. So did you mention that you have a handful or a couple of paying customers?
Yeah, so we have a mailing list. We have about 200 on a mailing list right now. We have about 5 currently regular paying customers that are coming through private pay.
Gotcha. And I'd love to understand how you found those 5. And is that a repeatable process? Do they come through relationships? I would just love to understand.
Yeah, it's, as I said, very scrappy. So we only had about a $5,000 grant so far. But the people that have come through with organic search. So they've kind of found us randomly. I had someone call me yesterday from Tennessee. And I'm like, how did you find me in Tennessee? But anyway, a lot of it is word of mouth. So they kind of hear and then they say, or we present at an event, and then the word kind of gets spread around.
Thank you.
Perfect. Do we have any audience questions? Yes, you there.
Yeah, I love that you mentioned that. Please go on Trustpilot and see our reviews.
Can you repeat the question?
Sorry, the question was, out of the 5 customers that have contacted so far, what are some of the outcomes that have come through? a lot of these parents are overwhelmed. They're stressed out. I've had a parent that had a single parent, never left the house. She had 2 kids with autism, and she was just tired. So again, if you check out Trustpilot, you will see the reviews from parents. So our go-to-market is respite care.
Can you repeat the question?
Sorry. The question was, are you just targeting respite care or consistent care for families? So the current go-to-market is respite care, but our future plans include continuous care for families. The families that come through, they usually book about a minimum of about 12 hours a week, which is, again, why that revenue potential came from. But yeah.
One more? Yes. Yes.
If you know someone, please contact me. But I'm sit on a few boards sorry, the question was, do you have any relationships with hospitals? So I sit on Cobb and Douglas Behavioral Health Work Group Board. So I have a few people within that space that are part of CHOA, but I'm still kind of trying to get into that area. So if you know any caseworkers, come find me.
Thank y'all very much.
Papo!
All right, everybody. Pitching is very hard. So for this little tiny break, we have 30 seconds. I need participation. Someone raise their hand. Come on.
30 seconds for what?
Come on, Akash. You're gonna fake pitch. All right, everyone, give me a name. Give me a word. Oliver. What? What else? Anya, I heard you. Pitch goes. All right. You're gonna pitch 2 words. Someone. Another word. Money and pizza. All right, you got 30 seconds.
Money, pizza. All right, so we're gonna create large pizzas made of money, and you want to buy this as art? Yeah, yeah. So it's really for billionaires, but I think everyone will still appreciate the art. So anyway, that's it. That's my pick.
You did that.
I think I would.
We'll come find you with a T-shirt this week.
Money
Don't worry.
pizza. Thank you very much. All right, everybody. After you, Christian.
All right. Well, we're excited. The Go Network is up next. Let's give it up.
The Go Network, everybody.
Hey, good afternoon. My name is Randy Orgeron. I am the CEO and founder of the Go Network. We are a startup in pre-revenue. The app that we have designed is to tackle the loneliness loneliness epidemic. Most people are not aware of this, but I'm going to walk you through this fairly quickly, and then I'm going to show you a video. Yep. So the loneliness epidemic. Now, this is the U.S. Surgeon General. Most people don't understand that, we're designed to have other people in our lives. We're hardwired, and when we don't have those people in our lives, it is detrimental to our health. Studies have shown that loneliness is more detrimental to our lives than smoking 15 cigarettes a day, drinking 6 alcoholic drinks a day, obesity, physical inactivity, air pollution. And there's a huge concern to tackle this epidemic. So, most people, and I would take a poll, that 1 out of every 5, 50% of people say that they're lonely, up to 60%. People would say, yeah, I'm lonely. I know I'm lonely. I've gone through this myself. I know friends that have gone through this. My parents have gone through this. What do I do? Where do I go? How do I solve this problem? Because I've tried everything. I've tried social media. I've joined clubs. I've volunteered. New hobbies. What do I do? Here's the answer.
The Go Network is a powerful, straightforward app designed to tackle the loneliness. The Go Network is a powerful, straightforward app designed to tackle the loneliness epidemic. The app enables people to make new friends based on social preferences and common interests centered around a particular activity.
Love it. Can we rewind it? Love it. We practiced all this.
Or event. The Go Network is a powerful, straightforward app designed to tackle the loneliness epidemic. The app enables people to make new friends based on social preferences and common interests centered around a particular activity or event they want to attend, or they may just want to make a new friend. Connect with fellow colleagues, go to a game, travel, play a sport, go out to eat, or go to a concert. The options are endless. Let's walk through how to get started with the Go Network. First, sign up by entering your details. Read and agree to the terms of service, privacy policy, and community guidelines. Enter your name, email address, and date of birth. You may write a bio, but it's optional. Next, enter your home zip code and upload a profile picture. Then, select your gender and sexual orientation. Specify your marital status. If you plan to do activities with parents who have children and you want to involve your children, such as a play date, include the age and gender of your children. This information is optional. Next, select your race and religion. Indicate whether you are a smoker and a drinker. Select your education level, and if you attended college, note the college. Enter your political view and your employment status. The name of your company and industry is optional. You may add other photos and videos. This is optional as well. Verify your email to complete the sign-up process. Now, your bio is complete. Let's move on to setting your likes and social preferences. Indicate your likes: music, food, movie genre, places to get a drink and dance, outdoor activities, other activities, sports I watch, sports I play, and travel interests. What do you want to do? Make one selection, such as making a new friend. You can also create an event with a specific date, time, and location, such as a concert, movie, or a golf tee time. Whom do you want to do it with? If the following selections are not important to you, select does not matter. Enter the zip code and select an age range. The kid's age range is optional. Specify the education level.
TV. Love it.
College they attended. Your preferences for race, religion, political view, smoking, and drinking preferences. Select employment status. The company name and employment status is optional. Finally, tap on Discover Now. Review the bio of a potential connection and send them a chat message. Your search is now complete. You are ready to make a new friend. The Go Network app is now available on Google Play and the App Store. Start connecting today.
Thank you.
So quickly, as I run out of time, love it. You got it. Thank you. You can just close that if you want. Again, I'll make this quick. So there. Why are we not seeing this? It's okay.
Well, we're at time, so you have to tell everybody where to find you or to talk to you afterwards.
Yep. So this is a tremendous investment opportunity. We got 258 million people is our addressable market. We know people are lonely. We know people are sick. We know that we're really no direct competition. Not only are we going to go after the general public, but we can also go after the wellness programs, like at a Delta Airlines or a Home Depot or something, because there are studies that show that loneliness is costing businesses $154 billion annually. Insurance companies, it's costing them $6.7 billion annually. So we've got a tremendous play. We've got really no direct competition in what we're doing, and this is what we want to do. We want to have an outlet so people, because we've all been there. I just want to go grab a beer. I just want to go to a ball game. I just want to meet with someone. This is serious. It's killing us. And I think that we have developed something that will help everyone. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Next up, the judges' questions.
Questions?
Thank you for being here, and thank you for working on something meaningful.
Thank you.
Would love to understand what's your plan for customer acquisition?
Okay, so it is a subscription model. And what we're going to do is, so there's corporate America that we're going to address as an addressable market, and then we have, the everyday 258 million people across the United States. So once we build a platform of people, like we're going to start with Atlanta as our concept city, if you will, proof of concept. And once we get the density so that people can connect, there's 6.3 million people in Metro Atlanta. We're going to market to them, bring those folks on, as many as people, and then we're going to start charging them $60 for a subscription. Then we'll move on to the next set of Metro Atlanta, metro cities across the United States. But it is a subscription model.
Gotcha. So you're going to start direct to consumer and not through the wellness and workplace? Where are you going to start?
Well, so we're going to go after major businesses. So if I go to Delta Airlines that has 500,000 employees across the United States, they say, great, we love what you're doing. Yes, we understand. We want to put this as part of our wellness program. But, they've got 10,000 people in Seattle, Washington, and I'm not in Seattle, Washington. The feedback to the companies would say, hey, we're not connecting with anyone. So we need to kind of cover the United States first, and then phase 2 would be corporate America and insurance companies. Ironically, another phase that we're going to do is we're going to go after universities. Believe it or not, Gen Zs, 18 to 24-year-olds, are the loneliest when they're looking at these studies. And you would think that kids that are in college, they're all in the same fishbowl. They understand, and they're together. Well, what they find out that they've all learned to communicate with their thumbs. And so they're all walking around, Georgia State University has 40,000 people. They're all walking around kind of bumping into each other. They're not really connecting. Suicide's up, depression's up, dropout rates are up. We've got something for universities to connect these kids, if you will, and keep them involved. Well, Nick, you got a good one for me.
Primarily, I'm curious about your customers. So is there an ideal customer for you? I mean, because the total population is so large, have you thought maybe starting with moms groups, for instance? You spend a lot of time describing, adding kids to your profile. Is there somebody that you believe is going to be your heavy user?
Well, so, Nick, I love that because, yes, people are lonely, and I've met people that are 30 years old and say, listen, all of my friends are often getting married now, and I just want to go grab a glass of wine after work, and none of my girlfriends are available. Okay, I just want someone, right? But in my case, if you will, I'm 58 years old. I have an 8-year-old. I've gone through a divorce. I lived in Buckhead. I knew everyone. Had a great time. Moved to the burbs. Got divorced. Now I'm in Cumming, right? Well, my social circle has diminished greatly. Okay, and so I find myself. I'm working from home. I'm alone. I really don't have any. I just wanted to go grab a beer, go watch something. I'm like, this is it's a struggle to do this. But if I had my app, I could clearly go on and say, hey, I want to find someone like me in 30041. Let's go grab a beer. Let's go play basketball. Let's go play pickleball. Let's go do something. But you bring up a great point. Not only is it for lonely people, but the marketing. So as a single father, I don't have other siblings other than an 8-year-old. His name is Elijah. When I got divorced, the first thing I wanted to do was find other parents that would have a play date with my son. I went up to, the meetup, and I went to all these other, I couldn't find it. Well, now I can. I can go onto my app. I can say I'm looking for a play date. I'm looking for kids that are ages, 5 to 10, if you were, boys, because I'm looking for other boys to play with my son. And, and then I can meet other parents that are looking to do that. So there's a lot of different ways, whether it's the Veterans Administration. I talked to some people that in the military, they get out of, they leave Afghanistan, they give up, and they want to connect with other people similar to them. They can do that on my app. So there's a lot of ways that we can market this outside of just, hey, I'm lonely, I want to find someone. We can separate and go after different players. So a friend of mine told me there's a lot of gamers that would like to connect outside of the gaming. So there's a lot of ways that we can do this to connect people.
We have Jackie with a question.
Yes.
We're at time.
Am I saved by the bell?
No. It's good.
All right, give a round of applause, everybody. All right, everybody. Last but not least, barrels. Oh, snap, barrels. I like barrels.
We have our final pitch of the evening hitting the stage.
I don't know. Maybe possibly.
Maybe after. For a limited time.
Well,
all right, has everyone enjoyed learning about these companies this evening? Have you thought of someone who you could introduce one of these products to? Nice. Yay, that makes me happy because that's the reality. It's so hard marketing. It's so hard running a business. And it's just so hard, period. So, sorry, I had flashbacks. But we're so excited for our fourth company, Vino Barrel. I'm going to get out of your way and you guys can do all that you're going to do right now.
I just have one quick setup. We do have an audience participation point, so it'll be very obvious when this comes in. So when you hear the moment for you can, everyone say, exactly, but in increasingly more excitement. All right, thank you so much.
Testing, we're good. Good evening, everybody. My name is Seth Lytle. I'm the founder of Vino Barrel, and I'm from Marietta, Georgia. Tonight, I'm looking for two things from you all: connections to any venues that you may know that serve a lot of wine, or any potential angel investors that will be looking to invest in our venture. We'd love to speak to them. So what does Vino Barrel do? Vino Barrel, put simply, is wine on demand. Now let me show you what that looks like. You might have been in an experience like this before, over here to my left. You're going out with your friends, your family, a date, and you're looking for a nice time. You want to refill your glass of wine, but you're having a lot of struggle with that because the bartender is getting overwhelmed and you're not having a good time. You're there just to be with your family and you want to celebrate that special moment. So Kelly is at the back. She's not going to deal with this anymore. She's going to step right up to the Vino Barrel, and in 2 taps, she's able to select her wine, tap her credit card, and get a deliciously chilled, preserved, and instantly aerated glass of wine. Look at that. Wow. Wouldn't you like to do that if you were in a crowded space? Well, Kelly is going to go tell her friends, and you should too after you try this system. So, as you might guess, we are serving the hospitality industry, and it is broad. But more specifically, we're looking at venues in the Atlanta market where you might have gone as well, and you've seen the similar situation. You don't want to wait for 5 minutes in a line, do you? I don't think so. 72 of you poured wine already tonight. So what I'd like you to do is to go out and talk to different venues as you go. Talk to a bartender and ask them, how many bottles of wine are they throwing down the drain every single week? You might be surprised. Now, the punchline of this is that $50,000 in profit from this system can be put back in the pockets of the venues that we're speaking about. $50,000 is a lot of money. Now, 30% of bottles that are opened are poured down the drain every single week. That's a lot of revenue that's lost. Also, staff is 30 to 50% of wine revenue overall. That kills their profitability. And lastly, what do we want as consumers? Well, we want an experience. We want a moment, and we want a modern touch. So we are doing that with Vino Barrel. We provide an ability to deliver profitability in every ounce that's poured out of our system. We handle surges effortlessly, and we also are delivering the experience that our consumers, we crave. So our product, which is now patented, is offering a blend of an artisan touch with modern technology. And inside of this system are 2 commercial stainless steel kegs. These things come straight from the wineries. They're fresh, they're crisp, and they allow for the service of 250 glasses of wine uninterrupted. That's awesome, right? And so with that, you're able to not only be good on your pocketbook, but you're great for the planet. You're helping sustainability at the same time. Our back-end system is loaded with tech. Yes, wine in the front, we hide the tech. Our customers are asking us questions like, can we get detailed reporting? The answer is, yes, you can. The question next, can we manage the wine selections? Yes, you can. Can we get real-time report? Can we get scheduling, control scheduling? Can we set pricing? Can we do all of the things that you want to do as a consumer? The answer is, thank you. Thank you. And that's what they were so excited about, because this system not only allows that, but it also allows them to upload their marketing videos straight down to the barrels that they're managing in their venues. Here's one at Chateau Lalanne, here's another location, Bottega. And that provides efficiency and operational excellence for the customers that touches the consumer in a brand experience. Also, the wineries are ecstatic about this because we are cellaring their wine at the right temperature, and they've never seen something like that before. They are excited about it because we are brand ambassadors for them in the real world, and they are connecting with us as partners because they love the fact that we can help them build memberships to the consumer and build greater connections between the brand and the consumers, us. There's a huge market opportunity that's out there as well. There's a $6 trillion market opportunity, but we're looking to invest and put our foot down in Atlanta, create a name for wine and innovation, tackle 45 customers, and over that time, the next 12 to 18 months, deliver $2 million in recurring revenue. And this isn't just a concept. This is a product that serves wine over 5,000 glasses to date, and we've done it in a couple locations, a few locations, Chateau Lalanne, Boxwood Social Hall, and I thank you so much for your time. Thank you for being here tonight. We are, again, a startup looking to grow, looking for a couple places to put this out, and if you could please follow us and tag a venue, we would appreciate it. Thank you so much.
All right. So first of all, nice job, Seth. Nice job. Question: who's the party that pays you, and is the keg with the software the product?
Yeah, so we're building a data platform at the core. Our current customer, our most direct customer, is a B2B customer, like you talk about, where it is the venue. It is someone who is looking to operationalize and build a more efficient way to connect with their customers. So we have a leasing model where a retail establishment who has a liquor pouring license can roll this thing in and start to meet the 21st century of wine.
Okay. Second question. This is more of an engineering question. So there's one tap, one faucet for multiple wines. How do you deal with the cross-contamination of red, white, different reds?
That's a great question. So we follow the industry standard for the absolute highest quality materials of everything that's inside of this barrel. It looks old and antique on purpose. Inside, we're using the highest grade NSF material from Micromatic. They have a certain product that has a small diameter that goes up, and we're able to fit 2 independent tubes through here. We chemically clean these per their standard every 3 months, and it's part of our service offering to our customers. So technical question, technical answer, but we are on it in terms of a full service offering to our consumer.
We fill this bad boy with tequila? Yeah. All right, no.
For you, Eric.
All right. Well, can you walk us through one of your early customers, and how much are they paying you for the lease? Are they buying the kegs directly? How profitable is the revenue, or how profitable will it be over time? I'd love to actually understand the dollars and cents of the business.
Yeah, I'm going to try to go super fast through a couple examples because we've had a lot of starts and stops, and we've learned a lot. We've been in this for almost 2.5 years now. The first customer was Big Door Vineyards, and we sold over $2,000 of wine through the system in one day, 273 pours. So that was the high, right? But the low is that we got into market really fast with a product that had a lot of bugs, and software and hardware is really hard bringing it together. So we brought it out of market, and then we engineered and we brought it back into market. We We've had it in Boxwood Social Hall, like I had mentioned, 140 pours. That was solving, the profitability was 80% for them. So we're talking about massive profitability on wine service, where typically customers are reaching 45%, 50% on wine service. And we had a model, we've changed our pricing model over time where it was variable, but we're moving towards a fixed price that's very approachable for our target customer who serves about $500,000 in wine per year or more. And that's not so hard to actually come by. And then it scales up to a fixed price that then is unlimited. So you can pour at the stadium, you can pour at a hotel that's crazy busy, and they'll just jack up their their profitability as it goes. Is that good? For us, in terms of revenue, we've started with some introductory pricing that's very attractive. We've generated revenue of about $12,000 this year to date. And we're now looking to start to deploy these things into other places where we'll start to get a lot more revenue per customer as they go out. Yes? Big question, big answer. So, yes, thank you, yes. Liquor license, liability, legalities, ID checks. So there's a big movement happening that is going to actually revolutionize the way that self-service in alcohol is going to hit the world. If you go to Mercedes-Benz, you can actually experience a system that looks like Coca-Cola, and it pours a thing called, it's a spirited experience, and it mixes drinks, and they have facial recognition. This is already approved in Europe, and it's coming here. So we're working on that. This is a digital system that's getting ready for that huge wave of demand. But presently, you check an ID with a staff, and then they're able to use this system in terms of being compliant with it. We also have other checks in place, like RFID scanners and stuff that I didn't talk about. Yes, if there's more time.
More question?
One more question. All right, is our IP based on the portability? The question is, our IP that's been granted, we had a patent that was awarded so far. It was a design patent. It was a patent that protected the embodiment of a tablet and a barrel that would pour wine in an automated fashion and be portable. Okay, there's nothing like that in the market anywhere globally. And we have other patents that are in the works, but that's the core piece that we patented first, because as an important factor of breaking into the wine world is being able to touch the heart of the consumer and not throw away the bottle and look like a stainless steel room that you're going into to try some wine. So that's what the answer is to that. Thank you.
Perfect. Round of applause for all of our amazing founders and entrepreneurs here. So
we're gonna send our judges to the back room.
Dun dun dun. The deliberation shall begin. Say goodbye to them.
Can I also say real quick that we have more wine available. If you didn't get to try it,
come on up while the judges.
You guys can all try it afterwards.
Look at that. And we don't usually have wine. It's usually beer. So this is special. So if you want some of the special wine, go ahead.
If you need water, it's out there. All right.
The judges are not being. Yeah. And can we please give a thank you to Chris Lang from Cavender Creek for supplying us with all this wine.
Yes.
Thank you.
So make your way back to your seats, everyone, please and thank you. Or have a minute to quiet down your conversations. While you're quieting down your conversations, I have a little moment for myself since I'm on the microphone and it's all about me. So I have a task for all of you. If you can hear my voice, say, Atlanta Tech Village.
And a tech village.
Oh, wait a minute. I got someone behind me. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. Atlanta Tech Village! All right. Someone said I was a comedian. I am not a comedian at all. I'm just here vibing. But we do have a actual deliberation. So everyone, 1, 2, 3. Shh.
All right.
I think we're here.
We've got a winner to announce here.
I think we do.
We're very excited.
I'm going to be quiet right now.
Miss Jackie is going to come here and tell us who won.
Okay. So, do I get a drum roll, y'all? For the company who urged us to say Vino Barrel.
Bro, congratulations. Vino Barrel, please come up, please.
Congratulations to Vino Barrel. I would like all of the all of the companies to come up. And guys, you got to be in our selfie. Are you ready?
All the companies, all the presenters, come up.
Is everyone ready in the crowd? We're going to do a little.
Get to the front. Get up, get up, get up. Come on.
All right.
There we go.
Everyone say happy holidays. Happy holidays.
All right. Can we get a round of applause for all of our presenters tonight, y'all? All right, that was lackluster. We're going to do it again. Can we get a round of applause for all of our presenters tonight, please?
It's hard to come up here and hit pitch, y'all. So make sure you go ahead, share their companies, follow us at ATL Startup Village, follow ATL Tech Village, and we look forward to seeing you next quarter in 2025.
Everybody. If you're a presenter, please come up, please, for a quick picture. But congrats to everybody, everybody. Happy holidays!